Hey, greetings everyone, it's GleeCon, and I'm back again, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft, so thanks so much for tuning the heck in. On our last episode, not counting the extra one that I created last night about the art book, so check that one out if you like that sort of thing. I know it's kind of odd to listen to a show about an art book, but if you also watch... that's a good one, and I'm looking forward to diving back into that book in a few days. But on the last time we visited Gleek and Tessa here in our classic walkthrough every quest in the game, both Alliance and Horde, we were getting closer to finishing Ashenvale. We actually did a time-consuming quest because it was a little bit at the level threshold, and we had to kind of walk around Ashenvale, turn some quests in, fight some satyrs, free some spirits. Disconnected. That's not real. And then work our way back up. We did a one-shot, one-kill hunting quest, and so now we're going to kind of work around the south and probably finish most of the rest of the quests in the zone. If you want to, stay a while and listen. We're up here. I don't know why. Oh, I think I was on the fence about where we would check out, and I decided to come back here for the rest of XP. So we're going to take a little walkie-poo up to the south. So when we get in here, we have a Lost Master. I think that's a good quest to try to accomplish. And then we will work our way over to the Master's Glaive, and we'll do Therylune's Escape as well. Help her out of this area, and then maybe we'll get our grind on for the powers below. We'll start that episode, because that's really going to dictate, it'll allow us to predict where the rest of our time will be spent. Then before we move forward, if, let's say we get that done and we get lucky with a good RNG, then we will move over to the Absent-Minded Prospector, and we'll at least get the part that occurs right here done, which is sort of an escort as well. And then pick up, pick up all of these dead sea creatures. Our bag space is a little limited, but it is what it is. So, none of that is really... This quest right here can be a tad challenging, the Lost Master quest. But other than that, it's all good. We do have the powers below, but that's, again, there. Then we have the final steps of the Tower of Balthalax, which I don't think we're going to get to it even if we had magical drop rate timing on the Master's Glaive and the powers below, I mean, and we got that, like, on the first drop. I still don't think we would have the time needed. Notice there are some quests, like Journey to Stone Talon, that are already gray for us. So that's just how this is going to go, and we're not going to be doing Ashenvale for some time. So kind of the trade-off is we're going to work a lot harder for our levels up in the long run. Well, not necessarily harder, but we're going to work a lot more. We're going to work a lot more hours to get the same leveling experience that other people might get. The trade-off is that, the biggest trade-off is we will experience everything. The second one is, quest-wise, we will have decent gear, so we'll have good gear, maybe not for overall level, but we'll have good gear. Right now we do, because we have these pants which are still solid blues. This is we got lucky with that ring drop when we got carried. Of course, Varrigan's Fist is going to carry us for some time. We'll be able to build some gear with our blacksmithing as we go, but we won't be getting all of the awesome dungeon blues that you would get, because we'll be doing dungeons when they're like fully gray for us. Like, I'm about to run Black Fathom Deeps on both of my off accounts today, and everything is gray. Like, I don't think... I still might get an upgrade out of it. It's just my character's level 35, almost level 36, and I'm just running Black Fathom Deeps. Now, it'll be a little bit different for each class, because the mage has more... That's with my mage specifically. The mage has more class quests to take care of, so my druid is 3 or 4 levels lower than that. think she's level 31. Also going to do Black Fathom Deeps because there are no real druid quests. Once you get your, really once, like we've almost basically done them all. I think once you cat form, I don't think cat form comes with a quest. So really, once you get that aquatic form, there's nothing until the mid 50s. So a lot of quests, many quests have like a Sunken Temple quest to get you going around 50, but or so I read from this new Sunken Temple like guild that's out there, who claims when people ask why a guild that is only all about running Sunken Temple, and they say, well, everyone needs it for their class quest. Well, I don't know that that's true for druids because they don't have a level 50 class quest, and their chain that's in the mid 50s is Ungoro Crater Center. Alright, so other than the Tower of Alphalix, this Lost Master that we're coming up on is the only one that might give us some trouble. It gave me a little bit of trouble. It was very dicey, if not an all-out fail, when I did it on my mage. So this is an interesting quest. So you go into the place, and now if you wear the cloak, you have 5 minutes, only one charge, and you become a Moonstalker. Now we're not going to do that. I'm not even going to wear it, and let's get into why. So basically, you go to Volcor. I'm going to start by going to him just so we can experience what that sort of lore would look like. So if you remember, it said if you wave to him, he will point in the direction of his Lost Master. Not Volcor, Grimclaw is maybe his name. Volcor is the name of his master. This is where the Glaive's at. So we're coming up on him because you know over there in the cave somewhere, we have questies, so we don't need old Grimclaw to do it for us, but we'll do it organically. The mobs themselves are not individually in one-on-one, or even probably in 1v2 or 1v3, not going to give us much trouble. Where is Grimclaw? So there he is. He's a big white bear. You're a big white bear. Okay, so we'll come here, and then he will point. So if you come close to him, hi Grimclaw, and you wave at him, he growls in your direction before taking time to sniff you. Grimclaw faces southeast and whimpers before looking back at you. So he almost like points straight in this direction, which is the direction of the arrow, or whatever, the cave, the question mark. So if you notice, there are all these furbolgs here. So if you use the Moonstalker thing, you can just walk right past them. But I don't recommend doing that because what will happen is, I mean, it's really up to you. You'll have, this is a unique, maybe not unique in the entire game, but it's definitely, that right there can cause problems. My hit chance needs to go up for sure. Alright, so what we want to do is try to kill as many of these as we can, as quickly as we can. The old goal here, because you have two choices. So you can just use that cloak and come in here, but you are going to be giving the cloak back. I mean, you're going to be giving it to the guy. So basically, you're wearing the cloak in to help him turn into I mean, you're wearing it in to sneak in, but then when you get there, he takes it so that he can sneak out. The guy that you're rescuing. So don't plan on keeping this cloak, you'll lose it. Or if you're going to keep it, if it's not cool to you, don't ever sell it. What does it do that's so special? I mean, it's just a +3 stamina cloak. I'd rather trade it in.
Hello. Oh, sorry, adventurer. Now's not a good time. I hope you understand.
So it says, Volcor doesn't look at you at all as you get close to him. He seems to be concentrating on keeping his bandages from falling off. After a moment, he looks up at you, a little startled.
Farewell.
And that's it. You just give him the cloak.
Wonderful. Terenthus found someone to help me. And look, A Moonstalker cloak. Oh,
He coughs.
that hurts. Thank you, adventurer.
It hurts to...
The furbogs wounded me before I managed to evade them.
Thank you.
Give me a moment, and I should be fine to talk some more.
Okay. So this is one of the only times when you have an either-or quest that's part of like a regular chain, not like choosing a faction. It says, well, the way I see it, Glee Contessa, we have two options to consider for leaving this cave. We can make our way stealthily. I use the cloak you've given me, and you'd be left to your own devices, and this may be a harder option considering my wounds. We fight our way out back to back. I'll let you decide since you know your strengths better than I. Don't be fooled, you don't get to keep the cloak either way. So if you go through stealth,
all right,
it's a lower level
if you're
quest.
Sure, we'll sneak out of here. Let us leave when you're ready.
We're not going to do
Remember, after you've escaped, meet Terenthes back in Aberdeen. I'll head there on my own, since I'll probably be moving faster than you.
Right, so basically, he's going to turn into a cat and run out. You sneak at. You would get the scarab trousers, so that might be a good... That'd be the only reason I would consider doing it, is if those were an upgrade for you. And 6 silver, because it's a lower level quest to do it this way. See, it's a level 20 quest, whereas Escape Through Force is considered level 22.
Farewell.
So let's just look at Escape Through Stealth as we go to turn in. Just to see if there's more text. So when you go to complete it, it says, I'm pleased to see you've returned successfully. Your assistance to Volcor has given me faith that we can overcome the challenges facing us here in Darkshore and beyond. I don't know if that's different. We're going to find out if that's different or not. So we're going to do the other one because I want the extra XP.
All right, then. If you're sure, we'll sneak out of...
Can I assist?
All right, adventurer. Force it is.
Well, neither
Let's
one's
get
good
out
for
of here
us.
as soon as you're ready. We'll fight our way down to the road. Grimclaw should still be there. Once there, we can part ways. Terenthes will want to hear your version of the story immediately. So head to Aberdeen after we make it out of here.
So notice we don't get to keep the cloak either way. Now or never, I suppose. Remember, once we get to the road's safety, return to Renthis. And to let him know we escaped. Earn our deaths this day at the very least. So, yeah, not that bad like just these two, but if, first of all, they run, and if you don't clear any of these guys out, well, they can really chain, and it was very hard for me. I don't know if he died or if I was very close to death. I can't remember, but I also, I believe, did this a lot earlier. Although it's still at 22, this is one of the last quests you'll do. I just remember having trouble one time when I did this escort version. Now the stealth is easy because then he just goes for free and then you can just leave however you want. You don't have to stealth. There's no like set rule that says you have to be in stealth mode. You could just walk out. That's it. See, they do kind of run up. They are level 19, so we're getting a little bit of XP from it. They have a hot thing on themselves. See, they do hit okay, even though I'm a level 25 paladin here. I wonder if I wasn't this high level when I did this, or now that Moonstalker Sire, he might give us trouble. But I think we're almost out of the woods. Yeah, the quest reward wasn't that good for us either way, and I think, do we get more money for this? Let's see him running through the woods. Not gonna help me, bro? We can overcome these foul creatures. Oh, he healed his friend. That was bad. I should have stunned that. But his friend, yeah, should be coming back at full health now. Full health. That's just a bad. Well, he's not going to double run. I guess that's part of how the script works. Ooh, we got a scroll of intellect. Stack that with the other one. Alright, but that did take us pretty much it. That's probably the end of it. There's Grimclaw, you can see him right there. Who really wants to help his master, but does not want to, like, actually come help his master. Little Butt sniffer. We did it. That was not hard. But I also, the time, I do remember, we made it, friend. Remember to find Tyrannus and let him know it was safe. Thank you again. He gets to be with his bear again. The time that I did have problems, though, I ran in there, I killed no extra mobs. I'm happy to see you too, Grim. It looks like, because Grim roars in excitement as he rushes Volcor. When he reaches his master, Grimclaw licks his face. It looks like not all strangers are to be feared after all, huh, Grim? Tyrannus shall reward this adventurer well. With a belt he will immediately use as vendor trash. He worked very hard on that belt. It took him days. He crafted it lovingly, tanned the leather, cured it, personally engraved his name on it and the birthday of his children, and then he immediately turned around and pawned it. Just as it was intended. Well, give me something I would wear. You know that doesn't go with my outfit. Really, it was thoughtless. So there's a little ramp down here you could take. I probably should have done that. So there's a few things that we need to do in here. First, we are going to do the escort quest. So there's a little dryad, hidden around here. So we've entered the Master's Glaive, Glaive, I don't know, I've always said Glaive, but probably another one I'm saying wrong. But when the Master's Glaive, there she is, she's hiding in those bushes right there. This is the one where we have to go into the middle and we use that little bowl of water that we've been carrying around. My death matters little, the hammer will still fall. Hi. Help! I was wandering around the Master's Glaive, and these dirty cultists surrounded me. Lucky I'm good at hiding. Can you help me out of here? And I need to send word to my sister, Therylune, that I'm alright. She's in Ashenvale to the south at the Shrine of Isina. Adore on. So we're gonna kill these because we have to fight our way out of this little bowl, and that's mandatory killing of these guys. And we are currently we're living in the intruder. Slay them. Intruder is good. I was careful. We are living here. My lords, I come to thee. Until we get the property. Man, I was being greedy. I was going to see if I could get one more swing in. Spoiler, I did not. Alright, so I did this one first because it's going to mandatory make us kill, and I really think the last time I do that, it took ballpark 200 kills, give or take 50. So death comes, rejoice. We've already killed around 5 or 6, and there's another one we're aggroing on. Yeah, she aggroes them too. Oh, he's a rare.
The great outdoors.
Therlune's getting her butt whooped. Okay. My death matters little. The hammer will still fall. We did not get anything. Got bandit braces of the monkey.
What is nature's call?
See, that was bad. I mean, not bad luck. It was cool. I don't think I've ever fought that rare before. Firecaller Radisson. And there he died. So now his hotel dream of being a mid-level to low-level hotelier. Over. Dang it! That heal is so annoying. Actually, I just don't have enough kicks. Glory and blood for the old gods. All right, so we've basically beaten this. Escort. I don't know how many we've killed. Wasn't keeping track. I mean, when I killed the 200-ish, it was... What's this person? Okay. When I killed the 200-ish, it was, her name is Beauty. Maybe they quest with somebody named the Beast. Wouldn't that be cute? I don't know that there is really anything we need to... yeah, out of here like anybody, any fight. Last fight cluster. I think she's just free. Now this quest is annoying in that we do have to go to Asheville, Trial of Messina, whatever it's called. Which we are going to do that, but I want to finish the entire south. Nene Daphne Ashtiab Suashnorgli Contessa. Belore! Alright, so now we're going to do the other quest, which is to go use our bowl of water. Oh, it's right there. File of scrying. We killed all these people. We're going to use the file of scrying now. Just kill. There's a book right here. These books are interesting because if you get too close, they like will hit you. I'll show you in a second. Intruder, slay them. I am a Twilight thug. That's it. Just a thug. You watch. Oh, I there it is. See, a little hand popped out. And it knocks you to the ground. I don't know that it did any damage. I am a Twilight thug. Okay, so now we can open up this file. Twilight's hammer is at the Master's Glaive. Unfortunate. The old lord impaled by the Glaive is long dead, but that does not mean slivers of his power do not still remain. The Twilight's hammer must be seeking this power. Twilight's camp. The Twilight hammer's purpose at the Master's Glaive is not known, but it must be dark. Search through their camp at the Glaive. Search for something that may teach us their intention, for we must learn their intentions before a plan is made. Okay, so also, look, right now this Onu is meditating quest is there. So, I think once you use this, because it now, well, it has 4 charges left. But now, there is a quest. What are you supposed to do? Totally missed it. This is the Twilight Camp. Find a clue in the Twilight's Hammer camp. Oh, it's like right. It's that book right there. Okay, so let me kill one of these guys, but before I do anything else. Just for fun. We got to catch up on our quest stuff. So, first of all, actually, let's walk up. I want to just see. We're just going to go up and do that. We'll come back to kill that in just a second. Kill some guys on the way. Remember, we just need to kill. Lucky so far. And then while we're walking back to Onu, we will we'll update our quest log because I didn't do that yet. Okay, well we're hoping this book called The Powers Below. We're hoping that drops. That's our goal. All right, so the Lost Master we finished. Okay, so let's go back to our quest walkthrough. And we have a quest called The Lost Master. So let's find that. We did not do that yet. We're working on that. Okay, so stuck. Oh, we already did Wanted Murk Deep. Right? Did we turn that in? Yeah, I forgot to put that in. I don't remember when we turned that one in, but dang it. That one is checked off. When did we turn that one in? I feel like we turned that one in when we turned in all these other ones. I'll just insert it right here. Somehow I forgot to mark off that we turned that one in. Dang, I keep having bad luck on that. Okay. And also, I hate it when it just pop over. What else? Let's look back at our quests. No. Okay, so Lost Master 2. We finished that one. Because that was the where we made it to the dude. So let's look at Onu's meditating here. It's just a weird, like, not unnecessary thing. So if you go to talk to him while you're in the middle of this quest, when you have communed with him with the water bowl, it's how you can get a replacement file of scrying. I am meditating on your task, Lee Contessa. Meditating on reasons why the Twilight's Hammer and Naga are here. When you are ready, use the file of scrying to create a scrying bowl. If you have lost your file of scrying, then here is another. Can't take it. So, I'm going to throw this one away. Just to have said that we completed it. Then it says Onu continues his meditations. So, alright, so we did that, and then we're closing off the Escape Through Stealth quest, because I'm going to mark it as completed because we covered it, but we actually didn't. There's no doing that quest. And look, that's repeatable. You can keep getting Onu's meditating. Okay. So then, Power's Blow is what we're hoping that we haven't got yet. We haven't done those. Okay, so Escape Through Force, we picked up. We have not actually done it. And then we also got the Therylune's Escape. No, we didn't turn that in yet. I lied. Okay. I'm just doing terribly at this today. About setting myself a good path. And then we did complete the Master's Glaive. Glaive, I don't know. I've heard it pronounced both ways. And this one, I'm probably completely wrong about. And then that gives us, we also completed Onu is Meditating, which is just a weird one. Pick up and completed it. Because it's just a breadcrumb. I mean, it's just a repeatable weird thing. And then we picked up the Twilight Camp. So that catches us up to where we're at right now. We're going to actually do the Twilight Camp. It's an easy one. Embrace the end. So we're about halfway into our episode. So this is going to be a real, like I said, how the RNG gods love us is going to determine where we're at. Pick the wrong button. That is going to smite him, but. Battle, I can smell your fear, Paladin. That's not my fear. Somebody needs a shower. Alright, here's another Twilight Thug. Masters, I pledge this human to you. See, just like I talked in the episode last night, we need some... My death matters little, the hammer will still fall. So here's the Twilight Camp. This book is hand-printed in an ancient language and illustrated by a master artist. And then returned to Onu. Peering into the Twilight Tome is maddening. Text begins to swim and dance after only a moment's glance, and once beautiful scroll work twists into grotesque shapes. Tearing away one page of these insane scribbles is all that's possible before a swoon takes you. Okay, and again, you can't exactly read it, but we completed the Twilight Camp, and we're picking up Return to Onu. So completed that bad boy. And then Return to Onu. I'm gonna pick that one up. Okay, I'm actually gonna go. We're gonna go up and turn that one in because I don't remember if there's ever a quest to kill. I mean, to kill Twilight Hammer. I don't think there is. Jeez, it would be just great if on the way out we got lucky. But if not, we'll walk up there and then come turn it back in. Because I don't want to walk back north. We're not going to walk back that way again. It's not happening. So we are battle. I can smell your fear, Paladin. I wonder why they only have my clone out here. I don't know. I think he gives us now the ruins. Ruins of Meditatng or something like that as a quest, which will send us way up there. And I think that's the last quest in the Onu chain. So if you look at kind of where we're at, we're going to complete return to Onu. So we have our sea creature. We'll turn into Therylune Escape. All these sea creature ones turn into 4. And then we have the drop, which is what I'm hoping for, which is a one-shot. It's not a chain. The relics. We have this chain, Absent-Minded Prospector. We can turn that one in. That one ends in the wetlands. And then we have the Tower of Althalax questline to wrap us up. So, tough. Gonna be tough indeed. Might do everything else and save that Tower of Althalax one for the end. Alright, so we are halfway through the episode, and we are as far as we can push, or as far as I want to push, without dropping. I think there's, I was gonna say, I think one of these guys is a vendor.
What brings you here?
Let's turn that in. So, when whispers to those who listen, do you hear it? Flee Contessa, return. The chaotic primal magic surrounds this parchment of scribbles. I sense the work of the old ones in it. Let us hope it reveals the purpose of the Twilight's hammer in Darkshore. Okay, so he studies the parchment from the Twilight Tome while we wait. Onu is struck by unleashed magic. He doesn't like that. The parchment you found at the Night Master's Glaive is a page from an ancient text written by elves. It is heavily cursed and tainted by the corruption of the Twilight's hammer, but it seems the cult is using ancient elven magic to bring their old masters back to our world. Travel to the ruins of Meditatng to the northeast and search for ancient relics among the grass and broken stones. Through their study, we may divine how the Twilight's hammer intends to exploit the magic elves. Yeah, and that is an example of an annoying quest that makes you walk the length of Darkshore. Part of the reason why, it's probably the main reason I don't like this stuff. Alright, let's figure it out. Pronounce Glaive or Glaive? Oh, it's Glaive. It just makes sense that it was this one, I gotta say. No, I don't want to practice. Dang it. I want to hear it, but I can see phonetically.
Glaive.
Glaive. That's a word that I've seen since the Dungeons and Dragons days, and that's why I pronounce it wrong, because when I was a kid reading my, original, like, first edition Dungeons and Dragons Player's Handbook and Dungeon Master's Guide, and there were like 82 different types of polearm, and one of them is the glaive, and the glaive gets arm or whatever, and it's probably based on a French word, and they're not what you see night elves using, but I've always, since I was a kid, I for whatever reason, I pronounced it as Glaive, and that's just always stuck with me, but that is supposed to be Glaive, so that one I could just have a feeling based on the way that it was spelled, E at the end, that I was wrong. So, time to stop saying that word wrong. I will learn. Alright, that's 2 kills. Now here comes the kill count. We're gonna just ignore the 20 or so kills we already had. Okay, here's kill 3. See how long it takes us? We have half an hour. We can do it by time as well. 25 minutes or really. Kill 4. If it takes too long, we'll run out of bag space. That is what it is. Here comes kill 5. Luckily, it doesn't take us very long to kill them. That's like a hot. I hate it when they put that on themselves. Our defense went up. Okay. Kill 6. Intruder. Good, I was getting bored. Attributes up on that. Oh. Okay. Kill 7. Someone's out here grinding it too. There is no benefit to teaming up with anybody to grind this though, because it's not a party-wide drop, I don't believe. Intruder is good, I'm just getting bored. This is kill 8, I think. The downside of me keeping track with kills. Ow, I get easily distracted and then I, like, what kill was I on? That's why I try to do a give or take number. Kill 9, this will be kill 9. Good thing is that we're so strong. And the rate's pretty good, kill 10. Even with people out here farming it. Like, it's, there's more than enough for us. Kill 11. Okay, give her a little buff. I don't feel bad. This will be kill 12. Don't get too close to the books. Okay, kill 13. I mean, and this very well could take us the whole rest of the episode, or we might get RNG luck. Who knows? Or it might go average. If it takes us about the rest of the episode, it's honestly probably about average. Let's kill 13. The beauty of the beauty of the grind of Classic. I mean, you do this even outside of Classic, to be fair. Kill 14 here. Our 14th Twilight Hammer. I don't know if one type has a better drop rate than the other. I never even looked that up, and I typically do when I get really bored. This will be our 15th kill. Oh, that's stupid. Battle against your fair paladin. Your victory here only speeds your doom. Okay, this will be kill 16. Yeah, but see, even with her... Fine. Kill 17. She's just walked the other way and stuff will be respawned. Now, much more than 2 people, if you're killing fast like this, it might not... You might start to have issues with respawn. But if you look like they're just already back. So that, at least, that's a benefit for us. This will be kill 18, I think. That one sounded like the little gnome punched me in the face. Okay, yeah, see, that one spawned immediately. So there must... This is kill 20. There must always have to be, like, a set minimum amount of these Twilight's Disciples. This will be kill 21. Master. Kill 22. I like killing this dwarf one. Maybe he'll have the special book. He will never defeat us. Kill 23. Masters. Yeah, I almost was gonna pull a stun off. See some people on the other side, but I'll try to give her space over there since we're obviously doing the same thing. Kill 24. See who has the better RNG, although we don't know exactly when she started. I think she was here when we first got here. Kill 25. Yep, lots of trash, lots of vendor trash. Eventually we'll just toss it. And even if it's not stackable, we'll toss. Neat. This will be kill 26. Again, I'm sure if you're watching the show and tracking it, I'm probably missing counts or restating numbers. Ideally, you would get this quest in just organically playing this area. 27. This will be kill 27. That would be the best case scenario. So if that happens to you, congratulations, because this is This is probably... Well, the Tower of Althalax eclipses this. I would do this. This is kill 28. A grind like this is two of them. This is kill 29. And kill 30. Coming in at the same time. Okay, and here's kill 31. So we are also... We've been doing this for about 5 minutes. So far, not like atrocious. Here's kill 32. Luckily, we killed him fast. Stupid book. It was too close. Nice to get a little bit better. A little bit more damage would be cool. This will be kill 33. Yeah, I don't know if the disciples or the thugs or the cultists, this will be kill 34, are better. I do like that we're getting all this wool. Will help. This will be kill 35. Need immediately spawn for my masters. Carnage base will blood this name. Kill 36. Got it. Nailed it. The powers below. Although terribly worn and scratched, the title of this book can still be read upon its cover. The powers below. Inside the book is a listing of unpronounceable names with foreboding titles, methods of worship, and preferred sacrifices, many of which include living humanoid creatures. On the inside cover of the book are the words Bone Grips, Runes, and Dooms. The Forlorn Cavern, Ironforge. Proprietor, Garrig Bone Grip. If Bone Grip sells books like this, perhaps he'll buy this one back. So we do have to go drop this off on Ironforge, and there is also no... We have no other reason to go to Ironforge, so that's going to be something we do in a little bit. I mean, when we go to the wetlands, actually, we'll pass through Ironforge. Alright, so now, that's great, because now we still have about 15, almost 20 minutes to start the Absent-Minded Professor chain and pick these up, so that's good. We got lucky. I'll tell you what, spending less than 10 minutes grinding for that quest, believe me, that's getting lucky. Like we were all together maybe around 50 kills if you count the ones we did for the quest. So that's pretty good because, like I said, most of the time it takes a couple hundred. All right, so this quest right here can be annoying because people do it a lot, and then this guy walks everywhere, and then you have to rescue him. Okay, so first of all, I don't know. I'm kind of sketched out. I want to do it. We want to get the powers below. So we picked up the powers below as a drop quest. Let's just add that in. And then we're also turning in the Absent-Minded Professor 1 and picking up the Absent-Minded Professor 2. So turning in, picking up. Because this is going to be
Holly, is that you? I need some help chiseling this stone. Hand me my stone brush. I think I see something. Hey, you're not Holly! Don't suppose you've seen my stone brush? Never mind that now. I promised the League I'd send the mysterious fossil I found. Where did Holly go? So much work to be done. Now, where is that mysterious fossil? And my brush? And Holly? And who are you? 'Tis no matter, so long as you're here to help. Let me know when you're ready to start looking. So then, Holly? Oh, that's right, you are not Holly. Where's Holly? Ah, that's beside the point. We must find that stone brush. I mean, the mysterious fossil. We must find that fossil. The Explorers League in Darnassus will want some indication as to what I've been doing. Let me know when you are ready and we will hunt down that brush. I mean fossil. We shall find something in writing to satisfy the League. So are you ready yet?
Alright, so, okay, Gleekadissa. Let's go find where I left that mysterious fossil. Follow me. Alright, so it's an interesting, quest line. Can you get this cracked golem off me? Because he's out here at this excavation site that's been overrun. I guess the rest of the team is left. He wants the quote-unquote fossil. But he's also looking for a brush. His name is Rem Travel, which is essentially like a way of saying he's a sleepwalker. He also obviously has confusion issues. Maybe it's senility, maybe it's... Oh my, what's this mean? As with any escort, your biggest problem is going to be him kind of walking off or getting himself killed. Now, where did I put that mysterious fossil? Ah, maybe up here. Gotta keep our eyes open. I think you can sell these bullets for a decent amount. Nothing up here. They do revamp this quest after Classic. Oh, there's some trogs here too. Rabble Friend Scouts. And the problem is not in killing the trogs or the mobs. No mysterious fossil here. Ah, but my copy of the Green Hills of Stranglethorn. What's a good book? The problem is, if he doesn't aggro on to kill the guys, you run the risk of him running off and triggering more encounters. So there we have a nod to a future quest in the Green Hills of Stranglethorn, which is fun. Where he's just screwing around. I bet you I left it in the tent. Oh wait, that's Holly's tent, and it's empty. Get out of that girl's tent, you perv. Okay, so again, we have these trogs running out. At least this time they came right for him. But they're aggroing on me. They got a couple free hits in the beginning. There's very little you can do about that, but as long as you're high enough to where you can get a swing in on each, then you can kind of juggle the aggro that way. But for some reason, there are these stone elementals, these golems, that are walking around this site, as well as trogs. So we are showing, here's another thing, we're showing a connection between those two things. There is, for some reason, a connection between the trogs and the golems, which we know are part of the Titans. So somehow the Titans are connected to the trogs. We know how from reading Chronicles, but as a person playing through the game, exploring the lore of the game, this is your first snippets of seeing. Oh man, these guys they spawned immediately. So luckily, it's kind of like an honorless target. Whenever you spawn in, whenever mobs spawn in, they have a few seconds before they actually aggro. Gotta use that time wisely. Not this guy. See, he's so low level that he's aggroing them from pretty far away. He's 16. That's the other part. Prospector Rem Travel inspects the ancient mossy stone. Interesting. I hadn't noticed this area. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be looking for that mysterious fossil. So this quest probably exists to provide some comic relief. Probably part of it. You're also, again, like I said, from a narrative perspective, there's the very important connection that's being drawn between the Titans and the Trogs. There's that. Nope, didn't need the fossil back here. You're also underscoring the dwarves being archaeologists, excavators. Uh-oh, more Trogs. You get this gravel flint bone snapper off me. Oh, man. And then this is where you really have to be careful. Not let him die. Oh, he died! So, now I'm screwed. Now I've got to do the whole stupid thing again. Bro. That's obnoxious. Because he takes so long. So, I don't know... Dang it. That sucks, because now we have to wait for him to respawn. And that we were pretty decently into that quest, too. Ugh. should have never let him get hit by that fireball in the first place. I should have stunned before it shot it. And it looked like one of the golems was aggroed onto him still. So I should have also bounced around. That was bad luck where we drew 2 golems at the same time as we drew 2 trogs. And I don't have an AoE, so I don't have consecration. So I have to do this whole stupid thing again. Ugh, that's annoying. So now we have to abandon this quest. Wait for him to respawn. That sucks. And that was, like I said, that was bad luck. So I guess just kill everything you see. This time we can't be cute or anything about it. We just gotta kill what we see. Hopefully he respawns soon and we'll get another crack at it. But this basically sets us back 5 to 10 minutes. I still want to pick these up as well. I don't want to leave this area until I pick up those 4 sea creatures. And drop some things. A lot of the times there's a queue of people that really want this quest. So you can get lucky, and most of the time you can pair up. It's not that I mean, it's not uncommon at all. I'd say at least half the time I do this quest, you get with multiple people that want to do it at once, because the respawn timer is so lame on it. And as we just saw right there, we're level 25, and this is, I think, a level 20 quest. Yeah, and so 5 levels above the quest, and we just had bad luck and died. I don't know that he's the type of person you can heal, but my heal is, I do have a flash heal. 67 life, that's nothing. Come on, man, respawn. And the game arbitrarily sets these respawn timers too, so these guys respawn so fast. I don't know why we can't have a fast respawn timer on him. It's not like we're waiting for this to reset. Ugh, gosh. Stupid trolls. So I do think he kind of paths around on his own. He's not tethered to you in the way that some of these others are, so this time we're going to be just more aggressive about going out and killing everything we see. I'm going to try anyway, but anytime he goes up and talks, basically that's going to signal that we're going to spawn some trogs. Ugh, painful. I mean, I could go down and get some of these beach sea creatures while I'm waiting. Now I've already waited. I'm already pot committed to the waiting to some extent. Come on, Rem Travel. I wonder what his respawn timer is. I have also done the game where I've done this, where I've gone and done other things and come back and missed him because people... This is a fairly popular quest. This is actually... I don't know if it's because of Cataclysm Classic just dropping, but I think that's probably what it is. It's been a little bit more dead lately. Probably from Cata Classic. Oh my gosh. Come on, bro. Guess I can clean up my inventory some. I don't want to drop anything that stacks. I don't want to drop, but sure, we can drop these. We're gonna have to drop them anyway, so we might as well drop them now. This I'd like to keep because I think if we can get a full stack of them, it sells for an okay amount of money. Look, see, there we have a person. Drop these heater shields, too. Now, this is also a popular place to farm. These things drop some stuff. I don't remember what it is. It might just be the coarse stones that they drop. But they do have... They're a source of something, or maybe it's the bullets. I don't know what it is, but there's something they drop. So if we can do it together, that will help our chances. I don't have that one. So maybe, I mean, this is taking so long to respawn. This is lame. I don't know if that's 729. Okay, so they have it. So I just have to let them turn that in.
Well met.
Come on, bro.
So then, Holly? Oh, that's right. You are not
Okay,
Holly.
so he's starting it.
Where's Holly?
Alright, so he's... Get back to killing. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and kill as good as I can. See, he's aggroed on him. And the problem isn't these guys, it's him aggroing.
Hello.
Maybe if I flash heal him. Trog, and we know Trogs are gonna come. I can't believe that we have to redo this. So annoying. Okay. Maybe more Trogs come out of here? Don't remember exactly.
What's on your mind?
Can't buff him up. So hopefully with 2 and us me being a little bit more aggressive about killing the golems, everything will be okay. There's him looking at the girl's tent again. Oh, come on. So stinking. So this is what killed us on time, because right now we're right about where we are, but we'll go over today a little bit. Okay, so I gotta kind of bounce back and forth with my threat right now. Just to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. And apparently we can't kill him, we can't do any of that. Okay, so here we already passed this part solo before. Okay, go ahead and get ahead of this here. Same thing here. So we just gotta get ahead of everything. He just chills. He's a turd. Oh. See, that's just so annoying. It insta-spawned and was on him. Unless that was part of the scripting of the escort, which is possible for sure. So we passed this. Okay, I'd already done this part. It's all well and good. Yep, and then this, maybe that is part of the pathing, because insta spawned and insta attacked him. So that's probably part of it too. So when he comes here, we did this. And I don't know what's going to spawn here, but we do know over there we're going to get spawning some, let's see what spawns in. Over here is going to be 2 gravel flint trogs. I mean, we're killing the mobs fast enough. Super annoying. We just can't let this fireball guy get him. Nope, didn't leave the fossil back here. He's going on his own. Off on an adventure. So that time we stopped, he didn't aggro onto the dudes at all. But that would have been a little bit dicier for sure. If I was by myself. Okay, but I think we've done it. So what I was gonna say before is another kind of motif or a theme is better that you have is I remember now. I gave them the what did he say?
Fantastic!
I gave the mysterious fossil to Holly. Check with her. Prospector Rim Trouble goes back to work, oblivious to everything around him. Okay, so yeah, too easy, but I got bad luck soloing it on my own because I was being too passive. All right, so we're gonna now pick up the rest of the things and then go back to. I think what we'll do is I'll go back and we'll turn in Therylune's escape and then walk back to the other place to get on the flight path, and I'll fly on the flight path off camera. Alright, so here's the next thing, beached sea creature, whatever. Gotta kill some Murlocs to get there. So I do owe you anyway from the other day where probably body. It's not head, it's body usually. But where we got server cut off, so this is kind of going to be making up for that. Because probably at the end of it will be 10-15 minutes over. The half-devoured corpse of what might have been a giant sea mammal lies on the beach. A band of Murlocs, stronger than those found closer to Aberdeen, have taken up residence around the fallen creature. Enough of the creature remains that a suitable sample of its bones could be delivered to Gwyneth Bly-Legond, Aberdeen. So that is Beached Sea Creature that we've picked up now, and this is Beached Sea Creature, probably the lowest one, Beached Sea Creature 3. Third one in the Beached Sea Creature series. Yeah, so we won't be turning these in. We'll turn them in on the next. So there are 4. We're going to pick up the final 4 of these right now. Then go turn in the Rin, whatever, Therylune's escape. Okay. So now it's another turtle. So now we're fighting level 20 Gravenous Tidehunters, so a little bit stronger on the Murloc front. We're actually getting XP from these guys, believe it or not. Great, these clams. Giving us the fuel for all the chowder we need, so this is a foot one, where we're going to need to loot the foot. There's copper. Looted because our inventory spaces too. So we don't need that Murloc guy. Might as well toss that right off the bat. We'll toss this extra potion too. Okay, let's get the foot. This is from our beached sea turtle. Another set of sea turtle remains lie beached on the coastline. This set of remains has an abandoned carriage half buckled to the turtle's shell. Perhaps this creature was driven to the shoreline by unknown beings, rather than beaching itself as some of the other remains suggested. Powerful grey mist murlocs have made the carcass of this creature their current home. In the carriage you'll find a box with strange markings on it. Perhaps Gwyneth Blylegond and Aberdeen can make sense of it. This time we're turning in a box, a little bit different, but the same. And that is going to be Beached Sea Turtle, number 5. I already know we're going to get all of these, so we might as well just put them all right now. And let's go ahead and extend this out because we still have quests to go. So we're going to also pick up Beached Sea Turtle 5 and Beached Sea Creature 4. So it's actually Beached Sea Turtle that we're picking up first, but I don't. Okay, so this time we need the turtle's head. This is the final sea turtle, and it's like on an island all by itself with some rocks. The powerful Grey Mist Murloc. I mean, I guess compared to other Murlocs we've fought thus far, yeah, it's powerful. So those Murloc eyeballs, it's disgusting that we collect their eyes. Let's just be ridiculous. Okay, we only are going to need 1 inventory space after this beached sea turtle. You find a corpse of a sea turtle that had beached itself on the coast of Darkshore some time ago. It has been picked nearly clean by the Grey Mist Murlocs, the very ones who now have encamped themselves around the creature's remains. Still, there appear to be some suitable samples left on the creature's remains that Gwyneth Blylegond and Aberdeen might be able to do so. Again, that's just weird. And finally, we have the last beached sea creature we can approach. Right here, it is a giant Threshodon, and you can see its gross head. I don't know where we have to loot this thing. Probably close to the body.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, so let's get rid of these Murloc eyes. Gives us a buckler we can sell. So this I don't trust it. Not aggro on. Okay.
Inventory is
We
full.
will sell this. We drop it, not sell it. Let's get this last one. Alright, cool. The remains of what appear to be a giant thresher have washed ashore on the rocky inlet of the Twilight shore. The thresher is several times larger than any of the other threshers spotted in these parts. Wherever it came from, this creature would not seem to have been native to Darkshore. Though the creature has been picked apart in places, enough of it remains to gather a suitable symbol for Gwyneth Blylegond and Aberdeen. Alright, so we're all full of material. We're going to go back to the shore now. And, we're going to walk down into Ashenvale, because this Therylune, this is a breadcrumb to the Shrine of Asina, which is actually weird that they give us specifically a breadcrumb there. The only reason why I can think they do it is I don't think there are any other breadcrumbs that lead you there. So it would help you understand that that place exists. But that's the source of the highest level quests in the zone of Ashenvale. So I don't even have my ore hunting on. So kind of weird that they do it like that. Alright, so that's good. So that means on the next episode, what we're going to do is turn in all the quests here. We will complete Methystra's Relic. We will begin the Tower of Althalex. And then go down to Onu. And as we're walking back and forth, so annoying. Maybe even while we're up there. Oh, we also have to go over to the wetlands. So actually we will go there. And then, because we're going to have to go to the wetlands for the Absent-Minded Prospector, we will do those quest lines before we come back and finish off. Tower of Alphalex is the thing we're going to be doing very, very, very fast. So in the next episode, we'll be... I'm going to save that. The Methystra's Relic is just stupid. Alright, I guess we'll do the Methystra's Relic, turn in that Tower of Alphalex, pick up the last quest. We'll make a shout out at that point while we're there. If we get no bites, then we'll go and we'll do the Absent-Minded Prospector. So it's because that's going to help us determine how... Oh, I took this other... I always forget there's a side path that actually makes it easier to get into Blackfather Caves. For our purposes, it's about the same. We actually probably should have stayed on the road. We don't need to go to the beach. So let me think about time. How's this going to take us? We're going to start here. We'll turn in all these quests, so that'll take 10 minutes. Then we will head up and complete Methystra's Relic and turn in the Tower of Alphalex. We'll start broadcasting as we walk. So... if we get lucky, this can be done by the time we're halfway through the episode. We'll walk down to Onu, turn that in, and then Hearth back to Stormwind. And from there, take the train over to the wetlands. So if we get lucky, we can finish this on the next episode. We'll finish this zone. But it's going to require... us having good luck on someone in the area, ready to roll, and ready to help us out on the Tower of Alphalex. Otherwise, we'll be leaving and going that chain and coming back, and that will put us... behind a little bit. I don't want to stretch this out. There's not really any content to stretch us out to the next episode, because what we're doing next is we're going to be going to the No, we're going to Silverpine Forest. So yeah, like I can take us over to the Barrens, because the next thing that she'll be doing is going to the Barrens to finish off the neutral Barrens quests, and also eventually hit up Wailing Caverns. So I could at least make us... it would basically make it to where we probably had a short episode. So not the end of the world, but it would... we're already 8 episodes in for this zone, which is kind of long. So we're already looking at 9 episodes. It would stretch it into a 10th. 10 episodes is... 10 hours, 10 episodes is a long time to spend in a zone. And I'm ready to start Silverpine with and get back into playing our shaman. We haven't done that in a while, and I am eager to do that. We have a lot of episodes, housekeeping to catch up, because now that we're 25, I mean, class quest wise, we've got all kinds of things to look at. We will have, oh, it's 26 for the mage quest line. That's good to know. But if she hits 26, we will eventually have the mage quest line. What else do we have? We have one set of quests at 20 for priests, so that's not a lot, but that will be coming up very soon. Shaman at 20, we're going to have to do her whole Call of Water quest lines, so that's going to set that out for us. Then we have a long quest line for 20, and then 25. Small one for the warlock.
Is there trouble?
My sister was where? Therylune doesn't mind getting herself dirty, but still, that's a long way to wander, and the Master's Glaive is an unwholesome place. Thank you, Gleekadus. It was very nice of you to let me know she's alright. Alright, so Therylune's escape. Where did we get that? Right here. So we actually did complete that quest. That's the last one we're going to complete. We're just going to walk over to the shore. Yeah, so Warlocks we've got some, and then we'll have to read all about the mega questline for 20 for Warriors. So it's Warlocks and Warriors that are really slowing us down. They got a lot of class quests compared to... Mages have a lot as well. So yeah, just look at our sheet, you can see Warlocks by far, biggest class quests in the game. They have 75 different class quests. That's not even counting overlap. There's only a little overlap at the very beginning, so in terms of unique quest things, they're actually right above 80, 83 in that ballpark. Warriors they're not even second place. Rogues are second place with 55. But theirs are all, minus these two down here, they're really about 60 quests. So even second place at 60 quests, much less. Warriors are about 47, but then if you look at the beginning, a lot of them are different from Alliance, and they're probably still altogether only about 55. So Warriors are third place to Rogues. Paladins are actually pretty... Might as well just get on this bird here, do it together, since I'm already in the middle of looking at this with you. Paladins look like they're at about 45, but they have no overlap. So they're on paper, they're on fourth, but they're not really in terms of unique quests. Mages will take that over because mages are about like 43, but their beginning quests all have multiple 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, so they're really probably about 55, which puts them a little over Paladins. Yeah, Paladins. And then Shaman are right there at about 40, so they're decent, respectable. Priests look short, but there is overlap in the beginning. Priests are actually kind of short. They've only got 26, and then if you add the overlap, they're probably closer to around 30. Hunters, same kind of thing. These technically have a lot of unique. Hunters are only at 29, but all of these beginning ones have specific to your race, which opens up a ton more. They probably actually have like 50 unique quests because of the 6 or 7 versions of all of these beginning ones. So if you really do the 6 or 7 versions, like let's call it 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives us 25 more quests. So yeah, they're in the mid-range if you count that, which you should. Druids are not even close. They have 30-something quests, and there's... The beginning, there's a couple that have slightly different versions, but they even dovetail that by making go to moon. So they are in the 30s. A lot of these kind of are too. Well, I've covered that. So really not a lot. All right, so that means the ones that have very, very, very quest heavy: Warlocks, Rogues, and Warriors. Moderate quest havers are Mages, Shaman, Paladin. Those are our moderate quest ones. And the ones that are light on the quests, pretty easy for class quests, are Priests, Hunters, and Druids. Alright, so we've done it. I'm not turning in any of those because we're already over time by 20 minutes, but I owed you. We'll get in here for the rest of the XP. You know I love that. And we'll kick off for here for hopefully our last episode of Darkshore the next time we play. For now, this one's in the pipe 5x5. I thank you so much, everybody, for watching and for tuning in. And I will see you next time on Lore of Warcraft.